Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. Now I'm going to get into something. It's probably going to be controversial. It's something I definitely want to hear your comments on this. And pretty much it's how archaeologists are just basically professional guessers with cool hats and maybe a whip. These are people who they'll dig up a rock, look at it for a few seconds, and be like, oh, this was clearly used for religious purposes.
I was blind, and now I can see. Ah!
It's a rock. It's got a dent in it. Someone probably Throg tripped over it back at the end of the Ice Age. And now we're stuck with this rock that you think is somehow religious. If they can't explain it away, they always do the same things. They'll be like, well, it could have been a calendar. Really? Really? You think it was a calendar? You think it was a day planner? Like, hey, guys, we have to track next week's mammoth hunt, so we got to be ready for that on Thursday. Like, they do this all the time. Look at any object. They're like, well, we think it was an ancient calendar. Marks in the sand where there'll be like some circle or something. They'll be like, well, we believe it marked the solstice. It's like, well, how do you know that Jeff back in 6000 AD didn't just have massive diarrhea everywhere? And this was just the village walking around all the piles. Not everything that we're finding is a Stonehenge. In fact, some of it is probably a prehistoric waste dump. For archaeologists, it's kind of like the version of, oh yeah, we'll fix that in post. It's a calendar. Uh, you can't explain it. Yeah, it was. We think it was religious in nature. Really, you think it was? Anthropologists aren't off the hook. They'll find a stick and be like, oh, this represents fertility. Really? How do you know? Well, it's a stick, dude. How do you know it's why do you think it's fertility? Well, it's phallic shaped. Really, almost everything around us is phallic shaped. My microphone right here is phallic shaped. It has no significance to it. Or if they're women, well, she had birthing hips. Really, I think anthropology is like a way for a dude who are into pear shaped women just to like coalesce and have have uh their own little jobs. But yeah, archaeology and anthropology, they're like the one job where you can be completely and totally wrong and just say some bullshit and people are like, oh wow, that's real smart. And then next thing you know, you're going to be on Joe Rogan being like, oh yeah, we believe this was used for religious purposes. Like, have you seen this thing out in the desert? It's fascinating, Joe. And Joe's like, oh wow, man, that's yeah. Wow, I think you're onto something.
Wow. You're blowing my fucking mind.
Well, we found cave drawings, and yeah, we think that they marked the hunt. Really, it couldn't just be some dude doodling. You don't think that was possible back then? Suddenly, that's the great advancement of the industrial age. Uh, yeah, I would like to see, just once in my life an archaeologist standing around like a big dirt pile and there's like some pottery shard and just them being like, we have no clue what the hell it is. It could be a cup, could be a dog bowl, could be an ashtray. We're just vibing at this point. That's what I'd like to see. So I know I'm going to get hate for this, but I just get blown away that all the people who are like, oh no, that's exactly what that is. So throw your comments in the chat. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And check us out on the next one.